So there are 12.
Turn.
And this one.
Turn in your hand.
This is different. This is sun.
Sun salt.
This is sun salt. I have also seen the K salt here. Is it there? I've seen the K salt. This is sun, but I have seen also K salt. Yeah, I took photos before it was written.
Yeah, but this one is sun.
Yeah, this is sun. But K salt is there. Huh? It is the same.
Look at the same one.
I had seen the K salt here. I saw it. Maybe they have taken it. First, there are some people who are complaining that there is salt that is written on for sale in Kenya only, and then you find it in Uganda. And then, from what I understood last night, is that some of this salt is cleared officially and it enters Uganda. Let's begin with that one, comrade.
Okay, thank you. First of all, my name is Edmund Rutevendero. I'm a station supervisor, Busia Customs. Concerning the salt importation, yes, we have salt which is legitimately imported and the one which is not legitimately imported. Maybe as we may term it, smuggling. Salt which is legitimately cleared is cleared under the single customs territory. And single customs territory involves payment up front if at all taxes are applicable. So by the time the trucks reach here, payments have been received maybe a month in advance. So it has two modules, payment in advance and bulk payment.
Bad payment.
Bulk, yes. Someone can pay for maybe around 80,000 tons at once. Now as he's shipping in here, he bring in piecemeal shipments, that is trucks. So you can easily pay for the equivalent of 40 trucks. Then when he's bringing in, he keeps on filling truck per truck. So in other words, what he has paid for once can easily be shipped 20 or 40 times. It can easily be shipped into a period of 1 month or even more months, like 2 months. So when it is coming here, actually payments have already been made, and here we are merely facilitating or forwarding the transactions. So the elements are two. That is one, advance payment or advance clearance under the single customs territory. Then number two is bulk clearance or bulk payment. And they keep knocking off until the bulk declaration is exhausted. Now, when it comes to salt written on for export in Kenya, procedurally, of course, it is limited for consumption in Kenya and should it be imported in Uganda otherwise. Because once it has written on for export only, then it should be reserved for, for use in Kenya only. Yes, it should be reserved to usage in Kenya alone. That is the point. However, if you found it on market, you might not refute that because the border is porous. Smuggling could have been involved, and maybe some items end up reaching in our markets.
I can give you an example. It is here. This salt for sale in Kenya only. This is K salt. This is also K salt. Now, this salt here is found in shops in Uganda, in Mbale, and in Tororo. This salt is there. I have evidence. Even I know some of the shops. I even know some of the people. The time I came here, I first did my research. Now, you are saying that this salt might only be passing through to Uganda via porous borders. My question to you is, are you officially allowing this salt to pass via here?
No.
If the answer is no, I have seen the trucks of salt loaded this K salt for sale only in Kenya on trucks. Is that possible that a truck full of salt of this magnitude can really pass through a Panya route and go and offroad and sell in the trucks? I can understand when someone passes through a bicycle, a motorcycle on head, but a truck, is that possible, sir?
We operate through risk management modules. If we receive 1,000 trucks, not all 1,000 trucks go through physical verification. Where you are receiving 1,000 trucks, you do not subject all 1,000 trucks to physical verification. We have clients who have been categorized under authorized economic operators. We have factories, we have industries whereby their cargo are profiled in different lanes. We have different lanes of clearance. We have Buru. Those ones are automatically released the moment a client captures an entry. We have green. They are equally automatically released after capturing. We have yellow lane, which is documentary check, and we have red lane, which is physical verification. Now, yellow lane and red lane.
Meaning?
Red lane, we subject them to physical examination. And in such a circumstance, it is where you are able to discover that this is K salt meant for consumption in Kenya, not meant for export. Now,
yellow lane,
they document check. They do not verify physically. In other words, all these other lanes, documentation check by the processing unit, DPC. In other words, the first 3 lanes are not physically examined. So these lanes will keep on. Yes. These 2 are automatically released, not even checking in documents. So assuming someone has been categorized blue and green and happens to bring this consignment, you might not detect. But they keep reviewing from time to time. If they find any aspect of non-compliance, then that client is routed back to red. Otherwise, it can even pass through the normal clearance process because of the risk management channels that we have in place. So this red lane, I think, is around 20% of all that we receive. Is we only subject physical verification to only red lane channel, and which is around 20%. So it can be possible that someone comes through the normal clearance process and maybe he had been categorized as green, but now he has become non-compliant. But the moment we get the moment we use intelligence get to know, the moment we do random checks and we find that this client is no longer compliant, then we automatically route him from the green lane to the red lane. Green lane is like a VIP. If you find that a VIP is non-compliant, then you are supposed to strip him off completely. Otherwise, these are our VIPs, but which of course you might not say that the risk element is 100% free, but the risk element is raw. So in such a case, if something happens, these clients are supposed to be routed to red. So the samples you are talking about, assuming that truck, you get it along the way, and it has sort of written on for consumption in Kenya only, we actually request that you share information, because it is through intelligence information, it is through random checks that we discover these non-compliance on the client category we had assumed to be compliant. Then we revise their risk module and route them back to red.
So I want to take it from you that you do not officially or legally allow salt written on for sale in Kenya only, and then you find it in Uganda. It is, if it's there, it is illegally.
Yes, it's illegitimate.
Legally authorized.
Yes. Even in Kenya itself does not allow it to proceed. Actually, much of the responsibility is on the one who is limiting it. Because if he's saying it is for consumption here, then it shouldn't be moving out for certain reasons.
Point taken. So I also want to cross-check whether you agree with me that from the explanations I get to know that if it is entering here through big quantities, then it is through these the first 3 categories of people whom you have given a VIP pass, but then they misuse.
It can be an abuse.
They abuse.
Yes, it can be an abuse of a facility that has been given to you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Unless you have any other information that you...
So like I said, there are 2 elements. The system is programmed in such a way that they do random checks. You might pass transactions of Buru maybe 100 times, then they command the system that maybe the 101 please put him in red and we see whether he's still complying or
So
not.
once you hold you
We keep on.
random checks.
Then intelligence information, like now you are my intelligence person, you should be sharing information. Then the team comes in, press impound, and the moment they impound and they find non-compliance, a report is made, then the risk profile is reviewed. Then most of these clients, again, nowadays we have non-intrusive inspection, but this particular element, of course, I don't think can be detected by the scanner. The scanner
That was actually the second question that because I know that you have a scanner that can scan inside the truck.
They scan, but the element of the word is
See the label.
the label, the word, it cannot.
label,
Product will fit and so.
But it
They
can
will,
solve.
they will see that it is salt, or you have imported something other than salt, or you have something concealed amidst salt, but the wording element cannot be brought out by the X-ray machines.
Okay, that is at least that is now quite clear.
So this one requires a human physical intervention. Products that might be harmful to the society.
What did you do to them?
So products that might be harmful to the society are called prohibited items. Or contraband. Someone could be importing a product that is expired, whose shelf life is already expired. You could be importing something which is dangerous for consumption. So such a products are subjected to destruction as per the destruction procedures, because you cannot let it proceed to the market.
You ban them.
We ban them, exactly. Then again, when you look at the EAC preferential treatment, goods which are wholly produced or manufactured from within partner states, that is EAC partner states, they do not attract taxes. So there shouldn't be anything to motivate someone to smuggle. For example, there is no import tax. What is payable on the salt is only 18% VAT. VAT is not a tax to the importer. It's either claimable as an input VAT, or it is extended to the next person. So we call upon the public to desist from smuggling, since there is no tax payable for goods which are wholly manufactured and wholly produced within EAC partner states. They should come and do formal importation and enjoy their preferential treatment. Otherwise, it shouldn't be motivating. Only that people are just wired to smuggle. They feel they are comfortable after smuggling, but why should you smuggle something where you are not even, because what are you dodging? There are no taxes. Like I've said, VAT is not a tax. The only tax we consider as import tax is import duty. So since they have now said, as one step of integration, let us remove all taxes payable on goods which are wholly manufactured and produced within the EAC region. Then for you again smuggle things which are not paying, it doesn't add up. But like we said, because people are wired, they were born smuggling, they feel if I smuggle, whether they are mosquito nets not paying any tax, zero tax, they will still smuggle. So we call upon the public that indeed, gone are the days, we have simplified the tax payment, we have removed taxes, we have tried to pattern to desist from the vice of smuggling and come through gazetted points. As explained by my colleague, we had it is very punitive and more expensive for you to not comply.
It's more expensive to smuggle.
Yes,
Than to pass through the normal channel.
out of ignorance. People do not go through.
Those who are smuggling are ignorant of.
No, sometimes they are aware, but like I've said, it's just wired within them. They were born like that. Part of blood, they feel like they should smuggle. Yet it doesn't have any value addition. Then another form in such a circumstance where you find products probably maybe they are restricted to consumption within your economy, they can be exported back to where they came from, because we have restricted and prohibited. Prohibited, it means you destroy it, it's not allowed completely. Then where could be a restriction, still either you can destroy or the client can request and they are exported back to where they came from. Yes, that's all that I wanted to share.
Thank you so much.